that sense of exceptionalism was exploited by certain forces, especially Pakistan and other forces within the state. A major big infrastructure of separatism and terrorism was built over decades in the valley. It was fed by the sense of exceptionalism, which was continuously, harped on by the valley leadership, the so-called mainstream valley leadership, which survived only on that sentiment. All that they used to sell to the people was, we are different from the rest of India. This exceptionalism, this has led to all that infrastructure. Now, once that edifice has been demolished, that so-called sense of exceptionalism has been removed, over this period, as you rightly said, exploitative forces like Islamists have taken ground in some pockets. You need to deal with that. But best way to deal with those situations is, again, give the power back to their hands. Let them run it. To those people who are committed to your constitution, who are committed to the present status as an integral part of India, let them rule, let them handle these challenges. Are you trying to suggest that such challenges don't exist in other parts of the country? Don't we have serious challenges like Maoism in Chhattisgarh? Do we rule from Delhi? Chhattisgarh rules them. Chhattisgarh tackles them. They die, they sacrifice, they fight. So, such a situation should come back in Jammu and Kashmir also. For that, the first step taken was to remove the special status. The culmination of the nullification of Article 370 in a day when the power goes into the hands of these forces, the new leadership, and the state sees less of external involvement. Let the state run its affairs on its own. For example, Jammu and Kashmir police is today a strong and very mature police, very capable police, is come of age. They can handle the situation in the state. Government has done a lot of good work in last 2 years to take development to the doorstep of the people. J&K Bank is freely disbursing loans to the people. Very interestingly, while we had very bad impact of COVID on our economy, Jammu and Kashmir is still doing relatively better in the sense that their unemployment rates have come down by half. I mean, it was about 19% in 2019-20, and today it's hardly 10%. So things are definitely improving. On law and order front, terrorist incidents, suddenly, you are all reporting nowadays about almost every alternate day some incident happening and all that. But even today, if you look at the overall levels of terrorism in the valley, it's much lower than what it was before 2019. And all these things indicate to a fact that the mood in the Kashmir valley especially, which was always the challenge for the Indian state, it has now changed from that sense of exceptionalism and a sort of ladlapan. You should treat us like a pampered child. From there to, all right, we are also a part and parcel of the rest of the country. That shift has definitely, there is a palpable sense of the shift in the valley. I think it's a great achievement for Government of India. There is a sense of grievance, I don't deny that, in the valley. People, a section of the populace is annoyed, but not annoyed for Article 370, but more annoyed that, they have been overnight converted into a union territory. They were a state, and statehood has been deprived of them. So this sense of feeling that, we should be treated as a state, which is a very valid grievance in any democracy.